right, Naima Healer here, coming back to you. So I am excited to announce that we not only have 100 subscribers, we have 101 subscribers. So if you check the description box, you'll see a link. Fill out the short Google form, and if you're chosen, you get to select the special box that I send you. So some of the choices will be sage bundles, incense, crystals. You may even be surprised with your own tarot deck, but you'll be able to customize your selections. All right. So I'm so excited. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please keep liking, commenting, and sharing. Tell me more of what you want to see, less of what you don't want to see. But I'm excited. All right. So now we're going to get into the coins. All right. So remember, the coins deal with your wealth, your finances, and your security. Okay. So the coins happen to be my favorite. So I saved the best for last. So let's get started. We have the Ace of Coins here. All right. So as you can see, one second, the light is a little bright. As you can see, we have a person being offered a slice of sweet potato pie. This just so happens to be the lucky piece of sweet potato pie because it has the coin inside. So I think this is an easy representation of you are about to receive some sort of a financial blessing. So it could be someone owed you money. It could be an inheritance, right? It could be a large windfall, but you're definitely going to receive some financial blessing, all right? So when we think about this in the opposite, we think about broke people, we think about bad investments, stinginess, or even excessive spending. Okay. All right. So that's Ace of Coins. And again, when you read the book, it goes in depth about how the tablecloth represents poverty, the P represents marriage, right? So it really goes in depth. But this is a basic rundown of the Ace of Coins. Next, we see the Two of Coins. So we see this man on a unicycle, and not only is he on the unicycle, he is on the sand and the beach. We have large waves behind him. Does the man look worried? No. He has two coins helping him balance, and he also has a protection circle drawn to protect him. So remember, coins is about finances. So when we see this card, we're thinking about prioritizing, all right, strategically planning your finances and being well balanced, okay? So this could be adaptability. When hard times hit, you've planned for this, you saved for this, you're adaptable. We also have the reverse. If you consider this in the reverse, this is the opposite of planning, right? Living a paycheck to paycheck lifestyle, maybe overspending, or just a failure to prioritize or budget your money accordingly. Okay. And then we have the Three of Knives, right? Very beautiful gypsy woman. I really like her eyes. I like the serenity, and she is protected. She has her wishbone for luck. She also has her rosary for protection. And what she's doing is she's using her talent, all right, being able to read to make money. So once we see this card, we see using our talent for financial gain, right? Whether you believe it or not, we all have a unique set of talents and abilities, and you can tap into that power to get your finances straight. So this card represents a woman that can do that, or a person that does use their talents to their benefit. All right. So it's also signifies like goal oriented people, right? People that are very sure of what they want and how to proceed to get it. And professional growth, all right, is another thing that this card could represent. So if we look at this in reverse, it's going to be someone that doesn't use their talents to their capabilities, all right? So if this comes up in a reading, maybe you're not using what you already have to help you increase your finances. It can also represent incompetence, all right, and a poor work ethic. So that's the Three of Coins. I'm sorry about the light, but we know that's the Three of Coins, right? right, awesome. Next, we have the Four of Coins. All right. So we see a man has his dowsing stick. He's searching for hidden treasure. All right. He has his goose feathers in his head. All right. So that's going to help him, direct him to the money. All right. And when this card comes up in a reading, we want to see that financial security. All right. You're going to find it. It's coming. Hold on tight. All right. You're heading in the right direction. Everything is going to align in your favor. You're going to get there. All right. When we see this card, we also want to think of just really good investments. All right. Saving for a rainy day. You're investing based on sound decisions, right? Sound advice. So it's going to help you get to where you want to be secure, well, financially secure. Goodness, I can't talk. So when we think about this card in the reverse, all right, it can represent wastefulness. It can represent hoarders, all right, and people that are just not financially fiscal, responsible, all right. So that is the Four of Coins. Here we see the Five of Coins. All right. And if you look closely, you see that a root worker is spiritually cleansing some really down and out people, right? You can see they're down and out. You see their clothes are worn and ragged. You can see the expression on their faces. They really need this. So when we see this card, your hard times are over. Maybe you've been unemployed for an extremely long amount of time and your breakthrough is coming. All right. Your employment is coming. Your job is coming. All right. So definitely a good time. Your debts are being repaid. So it's very positive. It's like that financial breakthrough. But when we look at it in the opposite, it can mean unemployment, homelessness, recession, and just really bad luck. And when I say bad luck, I mean like that really miserable luck. You lost your job, your engine just blew on your car, you got an unexpected bill in the mail. So it's just a lot of things hitting you at once, really miserable luck. And if you've been there before, I can testify to this one. Look, it'll get better. So hopefully we see this card in the positive that is over. All right, so that is the Five of Coins. Next, we have the Six of Coins, all right? So as you can see, there's a woman. She has a $2 bill. She has her dice. They're on lucky number 7, and her left palm is itching, all right? So I'm pretty sure we've all probably heard of this one, but money is coming, all right? So when we see this card, we know that we're going to receive money being owed. It can be in the form of grants, loans, right? I know one time I got a check in the mail from a bank that I was with for, I guess, some old overdraft fees or something. So good news is coming. Financial gain is coming, all right? It can also represent charitable giving, all right? When we look at this in the reverse, however, this could really signify users, gold diggers, those gifts with the strings attached. So hey, if I give you this, I'm gonna want something in return. All right, so that's the negative connotation we have with this card. Next, we have the Seven of Coins, and as you can see, the woman is bending down to pick up some pearls that she tried to give a pig that has wandered off. So when we see this card, it means there's a positive return on your investments, right? You really made some really sound investments and you're going to get some gain soon. It's also reflection. And how I remember reflection is because just look at her face, right? It just really speaks reflection. So reflecting over your investments or the things that you've been doing, or the choices that you've been making. And if we flip this over into the negative, this means wasted energy, wasted time. You've been embarking on some endeavors or some business pursuits or some business options, and they haven't been very fruitful, okay? So that is Seven of Coins in reverse. Then we have the Eight of Coins. I think you guys can see it good right here. So the Eight of Coins, we have Island Smith. All right, so he has mixed blood. He has African and he has Native American blood in him. So some people believe that that makes you twice as powerful. All right, so as you can see, he's writing in his notebook. All right, he practiced Creek medicine, and when we see him, we think about skill development. All right, so it could be like education, certifications, taking classes, right? Even networking with the right people. So really skill development in your career or any other business endeavor that you're doing. This can also represent just thoroughness and really mastering something, okay? Really mastering whatever it is, all right? If you make t-shirts, really mastering the craft and mastering the marketing, right? So if we look at this in reverse, it's going to be everything that's the opposite of that. So if I look at this in reverse, it's like maybe taking shortcuts to get where you want. It can also be perfectionism. And a lot of times people don't think of perfectionism as being something negative. So just a side note, what perfectionism does is it allows you to stay stagnant because you don't want to make a move until everything has aligned. And I've been guilty of this as well. So it can be very negative because guess what? If you wait for all your ducks to line in a row, you're not going to move. All right. It's very rare that all of our ducks are in a row. So this is why perfectionism is seen as like one of those negative qualities of this card. Okay. So that's the Eight of Coins. All right, so the Nine of Coins. All right, so Nine of Coins, we have this wealthy woman. She is enjoying herself reading while in the luxuries of her own home. Guess what? She knows that you're jealous of her. So her dress is adorned with the evil eye, right? And we know the evil eye is sent to protect those that may be jealous, all right? And she also has a Sassanera plant in her home because it's supposed to ward off that negative energy. So when we see this card, we see well-deserved success. All right, look at her martini glass, right? She's chilling. All right, so this is well-deserved success, prosperity, really enjoying the finer things or the luxurious part of life. You earned it, you deserve it, you live it up. But if we look at this card in the negative, it can also mean financial setbacks, low class people, those people that try to keep up with the Joneses or like to show off, right? But you don't really have it. So it could represent those people as well. Looks good on the outside, but those finances and that money is not matching up. Hey, you have on fresh pair of J's, $2,000 worth of attire on, but your lights are about to get cut off, okay? So it can also represent those people. Then we have the Ten of Coins. So in the Ten of Coins, we see this happy, affluent family, right? And they're playing with coins and wearing coins that have been passed down from generation to generation. In the hoodoo tradition, old coins are considered particularly lucky. So when we see this card in the positive, it means just family traditions, an unexpected windfall or an inheritance might come over your family. And then if we look at this in the negative, it can be a broken family. We're having squabbles or arguments over money. It can even mean some people in your family are like putting on, right? Again, almost similar to the other card, putting on when you really don't have the means, okay? So being aware of that. So those are the coins, guys. We are done with a breakdown of each card. So in the next video, I'll not only be announcing the winners, but the winner of the giveaway, I'll also be doing our first reading and how these cards kind of interact with each other to give us a message. So again, check the description box. I have the link, okay? All right, I'll see you next time.